days, Vault, my fellow gamers. Here I'm just showing you the two different Balefire catapults that I produced, I built. So the first one, I always want to give what the manufacturer suggests a fair shake. So I built it stock. I just have an operator and a commander there. And this is in the process of firing. So a skull in place, chunks of concrete in place. The only thing I added was a jack-o'-lantern and a base. So these don't come with bases. So I did that, but really I lament allowing the chunks of concrete here, these two big shields. You can see how incredibly thick they are, very, very chunky. So what I did, the second one that I built, here I changed up the crew, have a loader, and the commander now, he's spying out a new target. I dremeled out the skull, and that extra indentation there, that was an air pocket that was underneath the skull. So I didn't feel like taking it all the way out. I just left that in. I suppose that's a little bit of laziness on my part, but not really, since I clean these things all the way. Pretty good. But I also added these shields that were for the second iteration of Games Workshop skeletons. They were still metal skeletons like the first iteration, but these had the plastic shields that have a round piece in the back that correlates with a round button nodule that's attached on the skeleton's shoulder. So these are very, very old shields. Not everyone has them. Definitely they won't have matching sets. This kind of dates me, really. So I have a bunch of these shields. Fortunate to have a bunch of those. So I put those on instead. So what I did, I took a pair of snips, snipped these completely off, and slapped these where the old shields were. So they're fairly thin, and they just look better, in my opinion. I also put a metal stump here from Woodland Scenics up in the top. But yeah, it adds a whole new look to the model. Really, you know, this one's far more decorative, but like this one, who knows what I can do. I can probably, the stickers that came with these models aren't gonna cut it. So I'm gonna do a bunch of weathering and whatnot and see what we can do. At least if Mantic was doing this right, they would have given this a wood grain texture, like all the shields were wood grain, with just like a piece of leather on the front of it where you could put paint your house symbol or whatnot on it. So yeah, I'll see what I can do about those. If anything, I may just cut the daggone things off and put different shields. I've got a little round one with a bat on it, which would be a perfect fit there. But anyway, I just wanted to show the two different types that, you know, I built personally. I felt that they turned out all right, and it'll be fun to paint these things up since it's mostly a wood structure, just some metal here and there, and then I've got to do something creative with those too. But should be fun. I always enjoy painting skeletons. So anyway, you guys take it easy. Carry a liaison.